In these next 3 days, we will explore all about meditation. Are you ready for it? Ready for the journey? Now then, buckle up. Yeah, fasten your seat belts. You know what the real seat belt here for meditation is? Feeling at home, being natural. If we feel very formal, we can't meditate. Meditation requires being informal and feeling at home. I suppose you all feel at home. Everybody feels at home? Of course, California, everyone always feels at home. We are very casual, isn't it? That's the great thing about California. Very at home, easy. So we will explore the need of meditation, why we need to meditate. What are the ways to meditate? I wouldn't go into benefits. I assume you all know the benefits of meditation. So I'll keep that aside. And there are so many benefits. But the need and the methods and how it can be made, how it can happen, we can have a successful meditation. We'll explore all these avenues, different types of meditation. Yeah? Right? You're all ready? Yeah? And I'll take questions from you also on this. Now, what is the need for meditation? Why should you meditate? The need is there in every human being because it's natural tendency of human life to look for a joy that doesn't diminish, a love that doesn't distort, a love that doesn't turn into negative emotions. A joy that doesn't diminish. This is very natural, isn't it? Is meditation foreign to us? Absolutely not. Because you have been in meditation for a couple of months before your birth. You were in your mother's womb doing nothing. Even you didn't even have to chew your food. It was fed directly into your belly, and you were there happily floating in the fluid, floating there, turning and kicking sometimes here and there, but most of the time happily floating there. That is meditation. You did nothing. Everything was done for you. So there is a natural tendency in every human being, in every soul to crave for that state when you are in absolute comfort. You know why you want comfort? Because you were comfortable at one point. So that wanting comfort is again natural because you have experienced a state of comfort that is called meditation. Meditation is absolute comfort. So getting back to that state which you have had a taste just before coming into the hustle bustle of this universe, of this world, is very natural because in this universe everything is cyclic. Everything wants to go back to its source. And that's the nature of the world. everything goes back, everything is cyclic. Except the plastic if we don't use it properly. See, when fall comes, leaves fall, and then it gets back to the soil. And then the nature has its way to recycle everything. And the natural tendency to recycle all that we have collected in day-to-day life as an impression, getting rid of them, getting back to that original state that we were when we dawned on this planet, is what meditation is. Becoming fresh again, alive again, is what meditation is. Getting back to that serenity which is your original nature is meditation. Absolute joy, happiness is meditation. A pleasure minus excitement is meditation. A thrill without anxiety is meditation. A love without hatred or any of the opposite values is meditation. Meditation is food for the soul, so that there is a natural craving for food. Isn't it? When you're hungry, that spontaneously you go to eat something. If you are thirsty, you want to drink some water. In the same way, the soul yearns for meditation. It's in everyone. That's why I say there is not a single individual on this planet who is not a seeker. Just that they don't know it. They don't recognize it. We try to look for that food where it is not available. That's the problem. You go to a grocery shop and want to fill the gas from in your car, and it doesn't work. You keep going around in the grocery store. I want gas for my car. Hey, you go to the petrol station. Right? That right direction need to be found. And that's what we are going to explore. What are the ways? How we can meditate? How we can experience that absolute comfort within ourselves? So there are 4 ways to go to it. One, through physical means, through yoga, through physical exercise. When our body does certain particular postures with certain rhythm, and then some activity in the physical brings certain tiredness, then the mind slips into meditation. It's very interesting to see. If you are very active, you can't meditate. At the same time, you are too well rested, then you can't go into meditation. But in a state where the body has the right amount of tiredness, yet still not that tired that just goes into sleep, in that very delicate balance, mind slips into meditation, or your whole system slips into meditation. Through physical. Second is through prana, through breath. Through breath work, through breathing, you can get into meditation. This we all know. Sudarshan Kriya is one of the Best example. After pranayama, after Sudarshan Kriya, you sit. How many of you have done Sudarshan Kriya here? No, almost many of. Okay, I should ask the other way around. How many of you have not done the Sudarshan Kriya, breathing techniques? Any breathing technique? Good. So breathing technique is one way to get into meditation. The third thing is through any sensory pleasure. Any sensory means through sight, sound, taste, smell or touch. The 5 sensory organs related to 5 elements. We all know that, right? The 5 elements. The world is of 5 elements. What are they? The earth, water, air, ether and fire. Fire and ether. Different combination of these 5 elements has made this universe. And these 5 elements are connected to the 5 senses that we have. Fire is connected with the eyes, with the sight. Touch is connected with air. You know, if you are in the water, in the swimming pool, you don't feel the touch so much. Have you noticed that? Not so much. A little bit is there because the 5 elements are present in each one of them. There is air element even in water, but to a small degree. Smell with earth element, taste with water element, fire with sight, sound with ether, and air, of course, the touch. So these 5 elements in the universe is connected to the 5 senses. And you can go through any one of these senses to transcend them and become in a meditative state, get into a very deep meditative state. This is one way. So today, and then I'll go into the other one, there is then emotion. Through emotion also you can get into meditation, the 4th aspect. And then the 5th, through intellect. Intellect. You know, you just sit and know that, well, my body is made up of 1 billion cells. Billions of cells. Something happens to you. Something gets stimulated. If you go into a space museum, something gets stimulated inside you. You have all been in a space museum? Doesn't it make you somewhat different when you get in and when you come out of it? How many of you felt like that? You get into a space museum, watch a space movie about the universe. Something happens inside you, something triggers. You can't just immediately come out and yell at somebody. It becomes almost impossible. Oh, wow. Because the context for life immediately changes when you become aware of the universe, the magnanimity of the universe. That is the context for the life. What's our life? What's this planet Earth? And where is this galaxy, Milky Way? Some shift happens within you. I tell you, this is just a glimpse of how through intellect also you can transcend and get into a meditative state. So intellect through emotion, we'll come to that later, through the 5 sensory experiences, and through prana, through breathing and pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya, and then through some physical manipulation of the body, postures, also we can attain meditation. I think already some of you are feeling meditative, isn't it? Instead of talking more about meditation, why not we start doing it right away? Yeah? Shall we meditate now? Are you all ready? Are you all ready here? Okay, everyone is ready. So remember what I said. Meditation is AC, absolute comfort. Who doesn't want comfort? Everyone wants it. Just the way we don't know how to be absolutely comfortable. Here it is. So today, we're going to look into one aspect of meditation. But what is that? Meditation is a movement, is a journey from movement to stillness and from sound to silence. Journey from movement to stillness, from sound to silence. So let's grab this one thing today.